Marcus, lovely to meet you.
You as well.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
There you go. Training room places have changed dramatically since my day.
Yeah.
You even get pictures on the wall.
Shows the young ones where they can get to.
Have you got one? Hey.
Yeah, I made it.
You've made it already?
Yeah.
That's not bad at 21.
Some people might be a bit disappointed that they're not on there.
That's what I'm saying. Who's not on? I suppose you've got to deserve it. You've got to earn it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. How many dressing rooms are there?
The younger you are, the closer to the door you are.
It's like boarding school.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So you work your way 11 to 16. That's why these people on the walls are important, because you can see the people that have done it.
So I suppose when you come here, you start seeing some of your heroes.
Yeah.
Who would that be? Ryan Giggs or Beckham?
I think Rio Ferdinand was one of the first ones.
Oh, don't say that.
I think he was. In the canteen, and I was just walking past and he was in the canteen eating his breakfast.
He's always eating. It's a lot easier now, though, playing football. You know that, don't you?
Why?
From my day.
Why?
There's one thing that's different.
What?
Pitches.
Oh yeah, true.
Pitches.
True.
The ball be knocked up on you and it's bouncing all over the place, and you have a manager on the sideline, they're going, hold it up, hold it up, you hold it up. See, now you've got it easy.
Yeah.
It's like playing on billiard tables.
The pitches are good, to be fair.
There's no excuses though. That's the
No
only
excuses.
problem. No excuses. You can't say it bobbled.
It does bobble sometimes.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. Where do you think Manchester United are now? It's obviously a work in progress. Yeah. It looks to me from the outside like there's been a slight shift in tactics, not looking at quick fixes, bringing in young English, British players, I should say. Do you think that's the good way to go?
100%. I think right now everyone's confident in the manager for one, and we might not be doing what he's telling us to perfection yet, but the initial response to his tactics, his training has been phenomenal. You know,
the players are right behind him.
Yeah, pre-season was.
What does he give that perhaps the previous incumbents haven't?
For me, just a plan. It's not a plan for just this season or a plan for just the next game against Southampton. It's a plan for years.
But it's difficult for managers to do that because they don't often get years.
I think they need to be backed in the position that we're in now. We don't need this rotation of managers because you never settle.
How different is he to Jose Mourinho?
I think he's very different, but I think it's expected because he's played off the pitch. He understands the players a bit more. Do
you think there's a problem for Mourinho, the fact that he wasn't a top-class player? I mean, obviously he's an unbelievably successful manager in other places and did reasonably well here for a while.
I don't think it was a problem for him because he's obviously a top manager and he knows how to. He has his way of sort of reading people. But for me, I think just when a manager's played, they've sort of lived the lifestyle that we've lived, and they might be a bit more understanding.
There seems to be a kind of quicker style to the football. Is that what Ole's looking for?
The first thing that he's done since he's come back is bring sort of the attacking intent straight back into the team. The way we train and prepare for games is about us and about what we can do to hurt them, not how we're going to stop them. You've
got this interesting thing here, obviously, with Paul Pogba. You both take penalties. You took that one under enormous pressure at Paris Saint-Germain last year, which was great. Then you took an emphatic penalty early in the season, and then suddenly Paul Pogba's taken one, and then he misses, and then it goes to you, and everyone's eyes are focused on Marcus Rashford taking this penalty. I mean, as a penalty taker myself, and I'm just being really honest here, I would want to know that I was the penalty taker, come what may. You've got to be brave to take them in the first place, because you know at some point you'll miss them.
Yeah, 100%.
But hitting the post the other day is not put you off taking penalties.
No, not at all.
Do you think you've grown up a little bit this season, matured?
Yeah, I think.
In terms of you've been brave enough, you've spoken out about racism. You've followed along, you know, like Raheem Sterling has. We've seen Danny Rose do it. It's important that you do things like that.
I think for me it's. Obviously, you don't know how strong people are to deal with the situation, but the support's there if they need it. So for me, it's just about letting the people know that, you know, they're not alone. So never feel alone. And
how did it make you feel when you got racially abused?
For me, I was a bit shocked.
You were?
Yeah, a little bit. But at the same time, like, it didn't really affect me because maybe because of not only the examples that have happened recently, but you know, it's happened in the past. I think the more people that stand up, the better.
Make a difference.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, make a difference. And out of everyone, we're the people that can try and do that.
You have big platforms now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can perhaps, you know, even if you influence just a few young people,
then it could change the future. So the fact that people are standing up is positive.
That you feel you've got a group of players now that are really together and driven, because it's not looked like that. It's looked a little bit fragmented in the last couple of seasons at times.
I think it wasn't necessarily that. It was just we were really struggling to put the performances behind us. We was thinking too much in the past when we should have been looking ahead. So yeah, that was the main thing, and we really don't want to be doing that. There's a lot of young players in the squad, and that's the last thing that you want to do.
You used to be one of those young players, didn't you? And you were looking on, what did you say? You were looking on these pitches here?
Yeah, so you
and
start
the first team train.
That corner.
That corner
so
over there.
You start there, you go up.
Did you have a little eye on him?
Yeah, you try and.
You just think, if one day I'll be part of that.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went and trained with him. He was about 15, and we didn't touch the ball. And honestly, the way we was all speaking about the training session after, you'd think that we've scored we scored goals in the first team. But it gave us all a massive lift.
Could you see the difference back then?
Yeah,
it's like,
they was just like
different level.
Yeah, they were just in shape and playing the ball around, and the way they were passing the ball. When you see it up close, you know where you've got to get to.
Yeah. And
I'm sure when we went over and trained with them, after that it was in the players' minds. And
easy on these pitches. Hey Marcus, it's been great to meet you.
Thank you very much.
I've always been a fan. I love what you do, and just keep it going. You've got a big career ahead of you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
No problem.
Thanks for checking out the BBC Sport YouTube channel. Remember to give this video a like and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you never miss an upload. See you soon.